Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Janet Kuypers. She's a poet. She's a performance artist. She's Lily Tomlin. She's everybody. She's amazing. She wants you to have these. These are her rap sheets. This is what she's performing tonight. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Yep.
Janet Kuypers.
Oh, thank you. Hi. Yes, I do things on different shows, and I decided to do things that related to prison or potentially getting arrested or dealing with cops when you're in Cook County. Oh, and I need to do this thing. So I have an appropriate thing so I look like I'm being, I don't know what he's doing, and he's blocking away from me. But anyway, these are a bunch of pieces that I decided to write about this. Oh, I'm supposed to do it sideways, aren't I? Isn't that what they do? I have no idea what I'm doing. So these are a bunch of pieces related to that and dealing with cops or having to deal with lawyers or trials or anything. I'm not even going to say the titles because half of you have these chapbooks here. So hopefully I will have an appropriate sounding background for you. Thank you very much. Four of us would carry one of the dead bodies to bring it to the fire pit. The guards saw this, stopped us. No. Each of you carry one body each. Then they showed us how to do it. You see, you take a stick, you put it under their neck, and you drag them behind you like they were a rag or a piece of garbage. This is what they taught us. When I was arrested, they put handcuffs a little too tight around my wrists behind my back. They put me in the back of their squad car, took me to their headquarters, a little building you can only get to the off-ramp off the expressway. They sat me down, uncuffed one hand, cuffed the other to the bench. I tried to charm them so I might get off easy. I tried to be pleasant, and I must have been nice enough, and I sweet-talked, and I didn't have to go to jail, but not before they uncuffed me from the bench and led me to the large ink pad. Now, don't move your fingers. Don't try to help. They say this, and they seem quite pleased by being able to take your prints to add to their permanent government records. Lucky you. You're a part of the system now. After a cop drops you off at your place, wave to them, be courteous and smile, and then close that door and lock yourself in. Now you're alone, left with your thoughts. It's a frightening thought. It's a frightening feeling when you've always thought it won't happen to you. Getting caught was never an option. You never want to scrub your skin of fingerprint ink out damn spots, out damned evidence that you are now trapped in their damn system. It might be a relief when you're finally uncuffed, but you're not. You're a part of their system now, even if, after they've taken your prints, they let you out into the world again. Now, how does it feel to be free? The day arrived. We searched for street parking and hoped that the rain would stop. Opened the door where we all waited to drop off our objects into a bin, to walk through a metal detector, and then stick out your arms and spread your legs so guards with wands scan us. Found our way to Courtroom 101. Read the sign on the door. Only one person per court case is permitted within these walls. So I knew it was time. We said an abrupt goodbye. I walked in, panicked. What does my lawyer look like? What if I'm called up and she isn't here? What do I do? There were 3 rows of bench seats, so I just sat down close to the door. Rows of chairs flanked the right wall instead of those benches. I figured that's where all the lawyers sat. Checked my watch. Court should have started 10 minutes ago. A lawyer called a Hispanic name. A man came out from my row, so I moved my legs so that he could leave Courtroom 101 to talk to his lawyer. Eventually, a woman in a business suit skirt and knee-high galoshes walked over and called my name. We left Courtroom 101 to talk. She told me, apparently this is common. Just answer the judge's questions, she'll take care of the rest. Came back, my seat was taken, but they made room for me. I looked at my watch again. It's 25 minutes since court should have begun. The judge walked in. They told everyone to be quiet and they asked one man to remove his cap. The bailiff called a name I didn't know. Someone walked to the red line and they started their drill, and the din in Courtroom 101 grew. One defendant down, then another, then another. My mind started to go numb, like it just jumped out of an airplane. No, that's not it. I've jumped out of an airplane. I chose to do that. I didn't choose this. But like falling 120 mph and like Courtroom 101, I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't breathe. I heard my first name and then my last name pronounced wrong. I walked to the lawyer line. My lawyer walked to the bench. The judge then asked for my name. I pronounced it correctly. And the judge then spoke. With this charge, you could be sentenced for up to 1 year in prison. Are you aware of these charges? Yes. The din of Courtroom 101 grew louder. You do not have to be in court for your sentencing. You may be sentenced without being present. Do you understand the value of appearing at your trial? Yes. That's when my lawyer started to talk her lawyer talk, and they nodded and set a date for me to come back loud enough for me to hear. I agreed. Then I was free to go. I have to come back to Courtroom 101 where they decide what to do with me while I sit in silence and then stand in silence and then acquiesce. That sounds so like me. We walked out. I looked for my ride. My knees started to buckle. And I tried to breathe again. My parole officer wanted me to ask, and I think one or two of you might have heard this once before, because of the language in this next piece, I want to make sure there are, as far as I can tell, there are no small children present. Is it all right if I'm using swear words and talking about graphic things? You need that when you need to vent every once in a while, so I needed to get that out of the way and make sure that's okay. Because as a part of my bargaining before sentencing, I have to go through group evaluation sessions. There's like a dozen of us in here, and we all just sit here and shut up and look around and wait. The walls, these rooms are painted blue, kind of like an institutional blue, though I don't really know what an institutional blue looks like. The walls make me think of Pepto-Bismol, but not pink. It's like they're a Pepto-Bismol blue. On one wall, there's a motivational poster for opportunity. It says, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a wall. Well, I'm building my walls. I'll scoop on that mortar and slather on that grout so thick so that nobody can move a brick and no one can hear me scream. Like this place is gonna do me an ounce of good. I know I played my cards right with this cop, so I was nice to him, but that one cop, the one who was bald on the top of his head, and he had this completely hideous ring of hair circling his skull like ear warmers. I'd like to take a stainless steel spade and bash his fucking head in. But once he fell on the ground, I'd take an ice pick and I'd pop each one of those tiny little beady, ugly eyes. And then I'd spear his tongue with that eye pick so that he could taste his eye juice. And then I'd get a solid steel mallet and I'd split that monk-like head of his open. And then I'd get one of those gardening hand forks. And while his blood coagulates, I'd scrape and sculpt his brain into bits in front of him into the shape of a middle finger. So that I could say, fuck you, cop, in front of what's left of his oozing eyes, and he could see how much he's despised, and see how much little bits of brain bits that little piece of shit actually has left. And the funny thing is that he's not even the guy that arrested me. Oh, wait, but session is about to start where they'll ask us to tell the group about our crimes. Like, that's going to help us. I can't imagine why or how that would actually help. But it's time to start the show. Turn that frown upside down and act like you want to be here, because it's just one more step until it's all over and you are finally free. Thank you for listening. One final piece. I've been pacing, mentally racing. I can't sleep. I've been accused. Now, doing something illegal was never a problem, but being arrested by cops with guns for their uniform, well, that kind of makes it hard to clear your head. So I call my lawyer again. Have you looked at their evidence? Have you seen the video? Do you have the video? I called a few times, and the day before trial for my sentencing, the lawyer calls and says, I'm looking at the video now, and I can't see any reason why the cops stopped you to arrest you. I think we can fight this. I'm a bit stunned. I haven't seen the evidence. Are you sure? Can you check again? And he did. 10 times total. Now, he saw that, and he saw no evidence to actually stop me and arrest me for committing a crime. There was no justification. That's when I started to smile. So is this something that we can beat? And he said, sure, the next court date will be easy. You won't say a word, and I'll just file a motion to quash the arrest and suppress evidence. There was no reason to stop you, so we can fight this. Wow, I'm starting to get my happy face again. So yeah, that means more trial time, but if that cop was in the wrong, wait a minute. Can I sue him for all the pain he's unjustly caused? If he was wrong, sometimes the only option is fighting, which is exactly what I'll do. I'm not out yet. They may think they've won, but they have no idea how well I can fight. You picked the wrong person to try because now you've made a mortal enemy. I'll pit you against yourself. Trust me, I'm a more than worthy adversary. I'll still play fair and catch you fumbling over your own mistakes. So, the fight is officially on. And may the true winner prevail.
Thank you so much.
You didn't ask me this, but I should probably what's going on with my own thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pimp yourself.
Well, I mentioned it earlier, but yes, there's should I lower the volume on this? We'll make it quieter. There's an evening called 10 Shades of Chocolate tomorrow evening that I'm also a part of, so if you'd like to know information about that, just look for it on Facebook because it's so there all over the place. My birthday is Monday, and if anybody wants to go to a bar to meet me, there's stuff there. You can find me there for that too, I guess. I run a poetry open mic every other Wednesday, and it is called Cafe Gallery. It's a gallery cabaret, which is right off of Western and Armitage. And the next one is next Wednesday. It's running from 7 till 9 p.m. We have 2 features with that performance. And if you want to know anything about it, it's www.chaoticarts.org/thecafe. We do a weekly podcast for it. Somebody was just a feature here. Jason Noah was a feature podcast from a week ago or whatever. And if you want to know anything about it, let me know. And thank you very much.
Thank you.